WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Welcome you to Sox Spring Training Baseball presented by MLB The Show 19, the second to last gamecast. We're doing the spring training games powered by MLB 19 The Show. Today, the New York White Sox will take on the Milwaukee Brewers. Good afternoon, everybody. Yours truly, John Rios. Join us for another exciting edition of Sox Baseball as the countdown to the 2020 regular season continues. But right now, it's still expedition mode for the defending champion New York White Sox. They're coming onto the field to get set for action against the Milwaukee Brewers. Here's your starting lineup for the Brewers. Trumbo, Cain, Musial, Hornsby, Cruz, Jesus, Robinson, Bill, and you know the rest. On the mound is Madison Bumgarner getting his first spring training start at 2020. He's been lights out of the bullpen. He'll be getting a call to pitch this contest this afternoon on a beautiful day for baseball here in Arizona. Let's take a look at the defense for the New York White Sox. A little bit different than before, but we'll tell you about it anyway. In the outfield, you have Griffey Jr., Jackson, and Parker. The infield is Larkin, Boggs, Alomar, and Mattingly. And catching the balls and strikes, Evan Gattis. Couple of clouds in the sky, but nothing but blue sky as well, along with the sun. A beautiful, comfortable afternoon for a spring training baseball game. And here's Alan Trammell hitting at 130, one home run and 2 runs batted in and 1 stolen base so far in the 2020 spring training Cactus League schedule. There's a fly ball in the left center field on the first pitch, and Ken Griffey Jr. has got it. 1 pitch and 1 out to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 11, Lorenzo Cain.
Looked like a fastball, and he hit it right on the sweet spot, but again, not far enough. Ken Griffey with that great speed in dead center. So, that'll bring up Cain. Pitch. Fouled away, strike 1. Cain so far this spring hitting at an average of 400, no home runs, and only 1 run batted in, along with 1 stolen base. 0-1 is the count. And the pitch. A fly ball in the right center field. Can accord for Ken Griffey Jr. Under this one, makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So 2 fly ball outs to left center and right center, and Ken Griffey Jr. got a beat on it. And puts it away for 2 outs. So, I'll bring up Stan Musial, Hall of Famer, legend, hitting at 231 with 1 home run and 2 runs batted in. Played his entire career mostly with the St. Louis Cardinals. Now available in MLB The Show Legends roster. Be interested to see how many legends will still be in the roster in the MLB The Show 20 game. And see how many new ones will be added. We shall see. There's a base hit in the left field. Obviously the big missing piece of this Sox club, and it comes from the legend roster, and that is Dave Winfield. And of course we didn't see him in that game, very surprisingly. Be interested to see if he'll be back in 20. MLB The Show 20. It'll be interesting to see if we see a lot of these players that you're seeing for these ball clubs in Sox in the MLB The 20 game. There's a fly ball well hit in the right center field, and that's long gone. Oh, nearly hit the scoreboard in right field. It's a 2-run homer for Hornsby, and it's a 2-0 Milwaukee lead. A mistake by Madison Bumgarner. A big mistake. Let's get a gander at that swing. A beauty of a swing. And Hornsby knew it, and so did everybody else. Nearly hit that scoreboard in right field. And it's a 2-0 lead, and here's Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Inside, apparently, 1-0. Cruz so far in the spring, hitting at .267. No home runs, 1 run batted in. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One pitch. Line right past Boggs into left field. So, 3 consecutive hits here with 2 outs. Of course, the big blow, a 2-run homer off the bat of Hornsby. And now bring up Jesus Aguilar, hitting at .462 with 1 home run and 3 runs batted in. So Madison Bumgarner surrendering his first runs of the spring as a starter. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. The umpires for today, Ferguson at first, McDonald at second, Dixon at third, and Somersault calling the balls as strikes. Has popped up first base side, foul ground for Mattingly. He's got it, side retired. But Hornsby puts the Brew Crew on top 2-0 on a 2-run homer, hit the opposite way. Sox coming to bat, down by 2. Let's take a look at the Sox batting lineup presented by Majestic Athletics. You got Larkin, Alomar, Mattingly, Jackson, Griffey Jr., McGriff playing the DH, Parker playing left field, Boggs at third, and Evan Gattis catching the balls and strikes. On the mound, Jack Morris, a former White Sox, a former Blue Jay, a former Twin, a former Tiger. This is his 3rd start so far in the Cactus League, 1-0 with an ERA of 0.00. He has 8 strikeouts under his belt in the spring training. Let's take a look at the Brewers' defense presented by Majestic Athletic. In the outfield, got Cruz, Cain, and Musial. In the infield, Trammell, Mazeroski, Alomar, Jesus, Robinson, and you know the rest. I totally messed up on that one, so forgive me on that. And the Sox coming to bat, down by 2. Barry Larkin playing the leadoff spot today, hitting at .296 with 1 home run and 1 run batted in.
Barry Larkin.
First pitch by Morris, ripped on the ground, foul, strike 1. A packed house here in Arizona, spring training facility of the New York White Sox. Got a bad-looking crowd here. The 0-1. Ripped down the left field line, hooking to the corner. That ball is gone. So long, farewell. A line drive smoker that just got over the wall in left field for Larkin. That's his 2nd home run of the spring, and it's a 2-1 Milwaukee lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Barry Larkin, this bud's for you. Boy, I'm surprised that ball just got over the fence. He hit it well. Thought it was going to be a line drive double. But it's a line drive home run that just got over the fence and left. And the deficit is now cut down to 1. Here's Roberto Alomar, switch hitter batting left-handed this afternoon. Potential tying run at the plate against Morris. And a high drive to right, but foul. Hooking, foul, and staying foul. Alomar in the spring has been red hot. .552 average, 4 home runs, 5 runs batted in, and a grand total of 3 stolen bases. There's no question he has gotten the job done. The 0-1. On the ground, base hit toward the right field corner. Toward that right field infield hole, I should say. So the tying run is on base with nobody out here in the bottom of the 1st inning.
The first baseman, John.
Here's Mattingly hitting at .350 with 4 home runs, 6 runs batted in. Morris trying to keep an eye on the first base runner, not able to. See if Alomar will get the go-ahead light here again. He's got the lead here, and he hits one to left, Mattingly does, but right there is the outfielder. The left fielder makes the catch for the first out of the 1st inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Reggie.
So now bring up the big boys. Reggie Jackson. Hitting at .447 so far in the spring with 5 home runs and 12 runs batted in. Time runner first. The infield is in. The outfield is very deep. 2-1 Milwaukee leads. And a 1-out pitch by Morris. Ripped to right field. Will it fall? It will. Base hit. Mattingly scoots into second. As Jackson scoots into first. It's a single. First and second, 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
That is good piece of hitting by Mr. October there. He got the job done quickly. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. hitting at .308 with 6 home runs and 13 runs batted in. No stolen bases so far. He's at the plate with 2 on and 1 out. 2-1 Milwaukee leads. Sox are threatening. Morris is set at the belt. And a 1-out delivery. Ripped down the right field line. Hooking to the corner. It's caught. And that'll be out number 2. Griffey Jr. hit that ball right on the button. But the right fielder, Nelson Cruz, is able to come with it and catch that ball in his glove. Keeps the runners right where they are. So second and first still occupied now with 2 outs. 2-1 Milwaukee. And here's Fred McGriff, who's having his best spring training. A .714 average with 10 home runs and a ton of runs batted in. Looking to do damage against Morris right now. 2 outs, 2 on. And there she goes, way back into right field. So long, farewell, he's done it again. He is making a case to make the ball club and head to the Bronx in April. Another tremendous home run by Fred McGriff. And it's a 4-2 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Fred McGriff, this bud's for you. That is home run number 11 of the spring. And if you don't think he's got the eye on the prize, which is getting that plane ticket to go to the Bronx for opening day, you got another thing coming. That's all he has on his mind. And he is making a very, very huge case to make this ball club. Here's Dave Parker with 2 outs and nobody on. Check, swing, strike. 0-1. Well, what a tremendous shot. We wish that we could see it land, but it was gone the moment he hit it. The 0-1 to Parker. And a rip and a foul. 0-2. So the Sox take that lead. Just when you thought Milwaukee was going to get out of it, they don't. And it costs them. And Parker will join the home run party against McGriff. There's a drive to right, and it's gone. So long, farewell. Back to back, and a belly to belly. Dave Parker with a home run. His 6th of the spring. And it's a 5-2 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Dave Parker, this bud's for you. Another tremendous home run hit by Dave. As his spring is continuing to steam up. And he's making a case to possibly make the ball club as well. A lot of tough decisions. Obviously, you can make them backups of different positions, but we shall see what they'll do within the next few days. Here's Wade Boggs. And he rips one foul, strike one. Well, whatever Morris is throwing, the Sox are hitting. And the last 2 batters have taken him downtown. They seem to know what pitch is coming the moment it comes. And a check swing. He went too far. Didn't matter. Would have been a strike. And it's 0-2. If you just joined us, the Sox were down 2-0 heading into this inning. A couple of home runs that put the Sox on top 5-2. And another high fly ball well into right field. Back is the outfielder going back. He will not make the catch. He watches the ball go off the wall as Boggs slides into second safely with a long double. And the hit parade continues. Just when you thought Milwaukee was going to get out of it, Fred McGriff bites Morris where the sun don't shine with a 3-run homer. So now here's Evan Gaddis. Foul ball, strike one. A lot of question marks coming into this game. Obviously, will Gaddis be the starting catcher? There is no backups in the catcher's position for this club at the moment. That could change. Is this a chopper to short? They'll get the out at first. This inning's over, but not before the Sox score 5 runs. 3 off the bat of Fred McGriff, 1 off the bat of Larkin, and 1 off the bat of...
Leading off for Milwaukee, the third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
By the way, you told me so. Right.
Hey!
Good. Yeah. It wasn't when I was going. 0-1 is the count on Brooke Robinson. With his club down 5-2, heading in here in the top of the second. The start of the second underway. And chops it foul, strike one. Our next Sox gamecast will be a few days from now against the Dodgers. It'll be the final gamecast powered by MLB 19, the show. So we say sayonara to MLB 19. There's a ground ball up the middle. Played beautifully by Alomar and gets the out. Boy, it looked like a seeing eye single right through the hole, but Alomar, again, great speed, able to get to that ball and turn and throw to first for out number 1. Anyway, our next and final MLB The Show 19 gamecast will be a few days from now against the Dodgers. The Sox and the Dodgers here from the Sox spring training facility. And then, of course, we'll have probably 2 more games of spring training, powered by MLB 20, the show. Fly ball to right field, and Reggie's got it for out number 2.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 18.
So 2 outs and nobody on, and I'll bring up Jason Kendall hitting a 171, no home runs and 2 runs batted in. Bumgarner set the bell here, 2 outs under his belt. There's a ground ball to second, picked up by Alomar, side retired. 1, 2, 3 go to Brew Crew. We go to the bottom of the second, still 5-2 Sox lead. Barry Larkin, the batter, hitting at 321 with 2 home runs and 2 runs batted in. In the first inning, hit a line drive homer that just got over the fence out in left field. Moore's back to work with his team down by 3. Hot shot up the middle, base hit. Well, if you want to make a case, Larkin could actually have a case of being the leadoff batter in his Sox lineup in 2020 when the regular season begins. Well, Jack Morris has not been a good performance, and this could be his last inning. Roberto Alomar, the batter, hit a single and scored a run his last time up. The infield is in, the outfield is normal for the Brewers right now. Down by 3. The pitch by Morris. Line drive, caught. And that's all they'll get, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 23.
Oh, the batter's Don Mattingly, who lined out his last time up. Average now down to 333 so far in the spring training campaign. Infield is in, the outfield is deep. The pitch. A ground ball, foul. Down the right field line, strike 1. One on, 1 out. Morris is set. And the 0-1. Chopper toward the whole base hit in the right field. First is second and 1 down, and we're keeping an eye on the dugout of the Brewers to see how long Jack Morris will still stay in this game.
Reggie Jackson.
8 hits and on 5 runs. And here's Reggie Jackson. And Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. 2 on, 1 out. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. The pitch on the way. A high fly ball, well hit into right field. Down the line toward the pole, it's gone. So long, farewell. Reggie takes Morris deep. His 6th home run of the spring, a 3-run homer, makes it 8-2 Sox. And I think this will be it for Jack Morris. He is getting tattooed here this afternoon. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Reggie Jackson, this bud's for you. That ball just stayed fair.
Your attention, please.
And that will be it for Jack Morris. So Zach Davies will come in the pitch to try to get those elusive 2 outs in this inning. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. And they're going to get those 2 outs very soon because this game is starting to get out of hand. And nobody likes blowouts. I know I'm one of them. So here's Ken Griffey Jr. And he takes that one way back. Downtown it'll go. So long, farewell, back-to-back with the Sox again. For Ken Griffey Jr., it's another home run. And for the Sox, is another run on the board. It's 9-2. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr., this bud for you. Man, oh man, did he smoke that one. Another no-doubter off the bat of a Sox hitter. Let's see where this landed. It landed in the seats and right. And now here's Fred McGriff, who blew the door off of this one with a 3-run home run to put the Sox on top by a few. And he lines this one to right, another base hit, and the Brew Crew are letting this game slip away. Doesn't matter if it's regular season or preseason. This is not the way you want to prepare yourself for the upcoming regular season. And now it's Dave Barker who went deep earlier. 9-2 Sox lead. And that's on the ground, another base hit. Boy, Milwaukee's pitching has been atrocious. And Davies has not gotten it out since coming in.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Man, oh man. When you're going bad, you're going bad. Here's Wade Boggs. Check swing. He went around strike 1. Dismay of Boggs. Boggs doubled his last time up. Sox team is nearly playing ring around the Rosie. First and second occupied. 1 out. 9-2 Sox lead. The 0-1. Underground, this could be 2. There's 1 and 2. The pitcher's best friend comes when the Brewers need it, but the damage has been done. At the end of 2, it's the White Sox 9 and the Milwaukee Brewers 2. Alan Trammell will be the batter. 125 average, 1 home run, and I think 2 RBIs, as we told you earlier this afternoon, as Trammell takes the strike. These two used to face each other a lot when both teams were both in the American League, way back in the good old days. Of course, now Milwaukee in the National League, and boy, have they done some damage. 0-2. A high fly ball well hit into right field. Jackson and Griffey Jr. giving it a look. It's gone. Home run for Alan Trammell, his 2nd home run of the spring, and it's a 6-run deficit for Milwaukee. They're down 9-3. Well, Milwaukee answers. A solo shot makes the game a little bit more interesting. 6-run deficit. And as we've seen, these deficits can be easy to come back. Well, I shouldn't say easy, but not difficult, especially if you just chip away, and chip away.
The center fielder, number 11, Lorenzo Cain.
That's popped up right field line, right side. Foul ground for Mattingly. He's got it for the first out of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stan.
So not a good at bat by Lorenzo Cain there, and here is Stan Musial. First pitch, strike, 0-1. 0-1 delivery to Stan, popped up, third base side. Left field, foul ground, coming on is the left fielder. What a catch! What a catch by Dave Parker.
Now
Almost near no man's land between the stands and the bullpen hill. It's an out number 2 here in the third, and here's Roger Hornsby, who homered in his last at-bat. The 2-out delivery is a drive to left center. He missed it and he knows it. Griffey's got it, side retire. 1 hit, 1 run off the bat of a Brewer player at the middle of the third. It's 9-3, Sox lead. Evan Gaddis will be the batter against Davies.
For the White Sox, the catcher.
Gaddis grounded out his last time up in the first. And here he is at the plate. Fly ball down the right field line, hooky to the corner, and foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Another fly ball, this time fair to right field, still carrying, and the right fielder, is it gone? He missed the ball. Holy cow, I thought he caught the ball. He missed the ball completely. It bounced in front of him and bounced over the fence for a ground rule double. He just flat out missed it. It should be an error. Could be a double too. Boy, I don't know. They haven't ruled it anything. They should rule that an error. He should have got to that ball, but he didn't. And a hot shot right back up the middle, but right there's the shortstop. Nice play to retire Larkin for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
Here's Roberto Alomar, 455 average, 4 home runs, and 5 runs batted in. Runner at second, 1 out. 9-3 Sox lead. And Alomar way out in front on that one, 0-1. The 0-1. Into center field, well hit, but right there, Lorenzo Cain. And he makes the catch. Evan will stay right at second, so 2 outs for Don Mattingly.
The first baseman, number 23.
Mattingly 1 for 2 with a single and a run.
Mattingly.
Two-out pitch. Ripped to right field. Coming on is the right fielder. Side retired. 1 hit, a man stranded. No run score. At the end of 3, it's the Sox 9 and the Brewers 3. Nelson Cruz, the batter. 1 for 1 with a single back in the first inning.
Fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Mad Bum back to work here for the Sox. Delivers the strike, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 delivery. Is pulled on the ground. The shift was set up perfectly. Alomar's got it. Stryer's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman. Jesus
So 1 down here in the 4th
Aguilar.
inning. A 6-run lead for the Sox. And here's Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 with a pop-out back in the first inning. 1-out delivery. There she goes to left. Forget it. That is headed for the upper tank. So long, farewell. Up in the terrace area on the 3rd or 4th level. A home run for Aguilar, and it's a 9-4 Sox lead. No doubt about that one, folks. And the Brew Crew inch a little bit closer. They're down by 5. Well, that ball was smoke, folks. Here it is again. No doubt about it, and he knew it. That would have been gone out of any ballpark.
The third baseman, number 5.
No question.
Brooks.
Has popped up first base side out of play into the stands for strike 1. Brooke Robertson, who's 0 for 1, is at the plate. Looking at a strike. The 0-1. Strike 0-2. Pitching inside again, the 0-2 delivery. Fly ball in the shallow center field. Coming on is Ken Griffey Jr. Under this one, puts it away for out number 2. So 2 down.
Second baseman.
And the batter will be Bill Mazeroski, hitting at .389. 1 home run and 4 runs batted in. Flew out his last time up. That was back in the 2nd inning. The pitch by Mad Bum. And a high fly ball. Well hit in the left center. Griffey running, giving it a look. It is long gone. So long farewell. Bill Mazeroski with a home run to dead left center field. And all of a sudden it's a 4-run game. It's 9-5 Sox lead. While there's action in the Milwaukee bullpen, there's no action in the White Sox bullpen. But that could change very soon. Boy, that ball was tattooed. Griffey gave it all he got, but that ball just landed a few feet away from him over the fence. So a home run.
Now batting, number 18.
Gives the Brew Crew 2 runs back. What a beautiful afternoon for baseball, eh, folks? The 0-1 underway. That's hit well to left field. Coming on is Parker. Still coming on. He can't get it. It bounces in front of him off the wall. And the Brewers have a man at second with 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So here's Alan Trammell, who hit a home run to right field his last time up, and he hits another one to right field as well. Going back is Jackson, still going back, leaps, and is over his glove and over the fence for a 2-run homer. Alan Trammell has just made this a 2-run game. It's 9-7 Sox. Boy, the baseballs are just flying out of here all of a sudden. Alan Trammell with his 2nd home run of the contest. This one a big 2-run home run to cut the deficit down to 2. We got ourselves a ball game, and now
Batting, the center fielder.
there's a strike delivered to Lorenzo Cain. A 2-run deficit for Milwaukee. They have marched back in this inning with a couple of home runs. And that's line right to Larkin, side retired, but the damage has been done. White Sox lead the Brewers.
Your attention, please.
Well, Brent
Now pitching
Sutter,
for the Brewers.
Brent
Number 35.
Sutter will be on the mound for Milwaukee to try to keep this a 2-run ball game. It will not be easy, especially when you face a guy like Reggie Jackson, who's 2 for 2 this afternoon with a big home run and a single to add to his RBI total. He steps in with his team up by 2. And a line drive base hit in the right field. So Jackson 3 for 3 this afternoon. He'll bring up Ken Griffey Jr.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken hit a solo home run his last time up. Went back-to-back with Jackson. And a line drive deep down the right field line to the corner. Oh, what a catch by the right fielder to make the play. 1 down here in the inning. Good play by Nelson Cruz.
The designated hitter, Fred
The Lisma.
McGriff.
Let's go to Union. You're not gonna remember, are you? And show him the paper too. Here's Fred McGriff. It well fouled. Strike one. What happened? You shouldn't be confused. It'll be an 0-1 to McGriff. And a fly ball to right field coming on his Nelson. He's got it, out number 2. You remember to take the papers with you to Union.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ma, it says it on the paper.
Parker.
What's going on with you? He's not good. Dave Parker now the batter. 1 on, 2 outs. 9-7, Sox lead. Brett trying to get out of this inning, and he may. There's a good grab by the first baseman. Side retired. How about this? The Sox don't score for the second inning. The Brewers keep the Sox off the board. They left and ran 2-man stranded. End of 4, 9-7, Sox lead.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the left fielder.
We go to the 5th inning on what is right now a very tight contest. A 2-run lead for the Sox. Stan Musial will now be the batter. 9-7 Sox lead. Mad Bum still on the mound. Still no action in the Sox bullpen. That's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on the way. Fouled away, strike 2. Oh, 2 delivery. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Oh, 2. And a fly ball to right field coming on is Jackson. He's got it for out number 1. So you're going to take the paper with you to Union, right?
The batter, number 0.
Yeah. So you're going to take the paper to Union, right? And show them? All right, we'll take it because you show them where they say you need a lease. A certified copy. They don't do photocopies. They do copy. Roger Hornsby now the batter. It says certified copy, didn't it? Either get the original piece or a certified copy, something like that. It says it in the paper. Just show it to me. Yeah. Nobody on base, 1 out. 9-7, Sox lead the Brewers. The pitch to Hornsby. Ball. Inside, 1-0. And Mad Bum, even in spring training, did not like the call. Look at him just staring at the home plate umpire and out just mumbling to himself. He is not happy. He's not happy with his performance. You could tell by the body language and the facial expressions Mad Bum makes on the mound. There's a strike, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 on the way. Fouled away, we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hornsby. One, 2. Popped them up right field. Reggie Jackson onto this one. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The batter now is Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 with a single back in the first inning. 2-out delivery. Strike taken, 0-1. Pulls it foul, strike 2. Could be Mad Bum's final inning of work. We shall see. 5th inning, 2 outs, 2 on. Strike 3 call, side retired. Nothing across. We're halfway through as the Sox 9 and the Brewers 7 in the spring training contest. We'll be back.
Gentlemen, your attention, please.
You're serious, right?
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Oh, my Lord.
Number
It
57,
says it on the paper. You need the lease.
Anderson.
A copy, not a photocopy, the original lease or a certified
Leading
copy
off
of the lease.
for
That's
the
what it
White
says on the
Sox,
paper.
the third baseman, Wade.
What is wrong with you?
Sox.
I have to. Because you know this. Yeah, you always mixed up. We go to the 5th inning of play. Wade Boggs, the batter, fouls it away, strike one. 9-7 Sox lead. The 0-1. High fly ball to right field, and it is long gone. The Sox finally get a run. So long farewell. It took long enough. A long solo home run off the batter, Wade Boggs, and it's a 10-7 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Wade Boggs is bud for you. And it's a 3-run lead now for the Sox. Man, he crushed that one. That is what you call a crush job, folks. Wow. So that'll bring up Evan Gaddis.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gaddis.
Hit hard to left field, but right there's the shortstop. Will they get Evan? The answer is yes. Evan way too slow. And there's one down here in the 5th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop,
Barry Larkin, the batter. Ripped down the left field line, hooky to the corner, but foul, strike one. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Picked up by the third baseman, Brooke Robinson, and he's got the out. I'll make it Jesus Aguilar, who makes the play for out number 2.
White Sox. The second baseman,
Roberto Alomar, the batter, 441 average with 4 home runs and 5 runs batted in. And that's ripped to right field, down the line to the corner, and it's gone. So long farewell, Roberto Alomar with a line drive bullet off his bat and into the stands. A solo home run makes it now 11-7 Sox. It's a 4-run lead again. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Roberto Alomar, this bud's for you. And once again, the Sox continue to chip away. This was a bullet. Here's Mattingly.
now batting, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
Rip but foul, strike one. Mattingly 1 for 3 this afternoon with a single and a run. This crowd on his feet in a spring training game. How about that? 11-7 is the score. And the pitch coming. Fly ball in the right field. Right there is Cruz, side retirement. Up before the Sox hit 2 home runs. And had 2 more runs on the board to make the lead a little bit more comfortable. End of 5. 11-7. Sox lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox.
Well, Mad Bum's day is over. A.J. Burnett will be coming in to pitch.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
And Jesus Aguilar, who hit a home run to the third floor, fourth floor balcony or terrace, is at the plate. Strike taken 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Why don't you drink tea, Ma? Drink tea. Are you serious, man? Are you kidding me right now? The 0-1. Strike taken 0-2. To delivery. Swung on and missed. He struck him out.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
There's a ground ball to short. Picked up by Barry Larkin. 2 down here in the 6th inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Bill Mazeroski's the batter, and he had 421 with 2 home runs and 5 runs batted in. Strike taken, 0-1. Bill with a home run his last time up. Milwaukee has been close to at least 2 runs. But that's been it. They're down by 4 once again. And AJ just throwing nothing but fire ahead of Bill Mazeroski, 0-2. And that's ripped to left field for a base hit. So Milwaukee gets on with a base hit. And the inning continues here in the 6th.
now batting, number 18.
Here's Jason Kendall, 189 average, no home runs, 2 runs batted in. Runner at first, it's only 2 outs. There's a strike on the foul ball. Longtime Pittsburgh Pirate, now a Brewer. Trying to get the Brewers an inch closer, and he flukes on the center field, and Ken Griffey can't get to that one. It's a base hit, falls right in front of him. And Milwaukee has first to second and 2 down.
The shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So after getting the 2 quick outs, A.J. Burnett has surrendered 2 consecutive hits. This was the last home run hit by Milwaukee. Alan Trammell's gone deep twice this afternoon at the plate. Takes a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 on the way. Hit well in the air to right. Going back is Jackson, still going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. And folks, it's a 1-run game off the bat of Alan Trammell's 3rd home run of the game, a 3-run homer. And it's all of a sudden a 1-run lead for the Sox. Wow. Well, AJ has struggled all spring long out of the bullpen. And this is the problem. He continues to surrender big home runs against opponents at times where they can't afford it, the Sox. For Alan Trammell, that is his 3rd home run of the afternoon. How about that? And now here's Lorenzo Cain
The center fielder,
with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lorenzo
And pops it up into right field. Coming on is Jackson. He's there, and this inning is over. But the Brewers make noise. They're within 1, folks, thanks to 3-run home run shot by Alan Trammell, his 3rd home run of the day. 11-10, Sox lead.
Your attention, please.
Jeff Ullman will come in to pitch for the Milwaukee Brewers to try to keep this a 1-run ball game.
Ullman. Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, Reggie.
And Reggie Jackson is at the plate. And it's gone. Way back if it's fair. It's fair, and it's gone. That's his 2nd of the afternoon. Reggie Jackson absolutely tattoos one. And the Sox are back up by 2. It's 12-10. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Reggie Jackson, is but for you a slugfest here in Arizona. No doubt about this one. Only question was fair or foul. Clearly fair. And here's Ken Griffey Jr. And earlier in his last at-bat, a no-doubter. Deep into the seats in right field. Well, the Sox are back up by 2 runs. Thanks to Reggie's home run. First pitch by Ullman, rip foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Rip foul again, 0-2. 0-2 on Griffey Jr. The pitch coming. Ripped on the ground to first. Nice grab there by the first baseman. There's out number 1.
Now batting.
That's Aguilar with the play. Here's Fred McGriff with the big home run earlier today. A 3-run, no doubt about his shot, which put the Sox on top by a few. And they have not looked back ever since. One out, nobody on, a run is in. The pitch by Ullman, ripped to right field. And Cruz is there, 2 down here in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave.
Here's Dave Parker, 332 average, 6 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Fouled away, strike 1. The 0-1 on the way. Checked his swing. Didn't go around. 0-2. Oh, 2 delivery. Fouled away. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is empty. 0-2 again. In the air, right field. Going back are the outfielders. They won't catch that one. That is off the wall. And the center fielder, Cain, will play it off the wall and will throw into the infield. A long double for Parker. He knows he missed a home run by a few feet. Nevertheless, he's on with a double. Well, here's Wade Boggs. And they're going to intentionally walk him to try to get the force and keep this a 2-run deficit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's Evan Gaddis. RBI chance with a man at second and first, 2 down. It's a 2-run lead for the Sox. Looking to add more to their situation. They won't get it. They'll get the force out. Milwaukee will. Side retired. But a run does score off the bat of Reggie's home run. And at the end of 6, it is 12-10 Sox lead.
Gentlemen,
Mark Pryor, the former Cub, will be coming on the pitch for the White Sox to try to keep this a 2-run lead, but it will not be easy against this tough Milwaukee ball club. As Christian Yelich will be pitch hitting now. His first at bat. Big power left-handed slugger. At the plate against Pryor. Swings and misses, strike 1. 12-11, Sox lead in this exciting spring training game. Who would have thought a spring training game would be this high scoring, let alone exciting? It is at the moment, both teams trading home runs, and there's another high fly ball well into left center, and Griffey will watch it sail out of here. So long, farewell, Christian Yelich with his first home run of the spring, and it comes in a big way. It's a 1-run lead for the Sox. It's 12-11. Well, we told you. This was not an easy ball club to pitch to, and they have traded punch after punch, swing after swing, hit after hit, and blast after blast. It's a 12-11 Sox lead. Wow. I mean, that's all you can say. There is action in the Sox bullpen. See how long Pryor will stay in the game, though. The batter now is Killebrew, who fouls it away, strike 1. Killebrew pitch hitting, 167 average, 1 home run, and 6 runs batted in so far in the spring. The 0-1. Line to left field. Coming on is Parker. He's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Your attention, please.
So Ben Gamble will now be the batter. Average at 300, no home runs, no runs batted in.
Gamble.
One stolen base. He's the potential tying run at the plate. Takes the strike. 0-1. A run is in on the home run by Christian Yelich. And there's Ben Gamble. One out. Nobody on, and a run is in. The pitch by Pryor. There she goes to right, and ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a tie ball game. So long, farewell. Ben absolutely destroys that one. And Pryor upset with himself. You can't blame him. It's a 12-12 game. Holy cow. Well, if this is what this Milwaukee team is going to look like heading into 2020, the National League and Major League should watch out. This is a very, very tough ball team to pitch to, and the White Sox are experiencing that right now. Doesn't matter if it's the spring or regular season. Either way, this Milwaukee team is going to be a team to be reckoned with in 2020. My, oh my, what a shot.
Your attention, please.
And here's Travis Shaw.
Hitting. Travis.
A slugfest here in Arizona as the Sox lead has disappeared. 7th inning, 2 runs in, 12-12 game with 1 out. Strike taken. Shaw, 444 average. No home runs and 2 runs batted in. The 0-1 on the way. Popped them up right field. Into the corner is Reggie. He's there. 1 down.
Now batting. Third baseman. Brooks Robinson.
Lease, that's it. That's what you got to get. The cash thing, I don't know how you're going to get it. I'm going to call these people. They told me.
I thought you did that.
I don't think it's enough.
Enough? Why not?
Cash surrender value statement from life insurance. I have to do. I have to call them. I have to print some stuff out, and that's it.
Go do it tomorrow?
No, I have to do it Saturday.
Saturday?
I can't do it tomorrow.
Oh. Ow.
Brooke Robinson now at the plate with 2 outs and the base is empty in a tie game. Grounds 1 to second, and this inning is over. But not before the Brew Crew fights back and for the first time ties the game against the White Sox. It's time to stretch 12-12 all.
Your attention, please.
Well, Christian Yelich will come in to pitch and come in to play left field. Hit a big home run to make this a 1-run ball game. And Ben Gamble, who had tied the game a moment ago, will play right field for Nelson Cruz. And playing first base will be Travis Shaw for Milwaukee. So a couple of mass substitutions, and Jeremy Jeffries will come in to pitch for Milwaukee to keep this a 12-12 game.
Leading up for the White Sox, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
0-2 on the way. Ripped on the ground. That's a fair ball down the left field line for Larkin. He's on with a single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto.
Here's Roberto Alomar hitting at .457 with 5 home runs and 6 runs batted in. 2 for 4 today with a home run and a single and an RBI. The infield is in, the outfield's normal. The runner goes. It's a fly ball to left center field. That's going to be problems, and that's going to be a base hit. Going all the way to the wall. Here comes a run to try to score. Alomar got too greedy. He's going to be out at third. A run will score. And the Sox regained the lead. It's 13-12.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
So that'll bring up Mattingly with 1 out, a run is in, and nobody on base. Into right field to the corner. Gamble can't get it. It's a fair ball base hit for Mattingly.
The right fielder, number 44, Reggie Jackson.
Here's Reggie Jackson. Strike 1 on the foul ball. Reggie 4 for 4 today with 2 home runs, 2 singles, and 4 RBIs driven in. The 0-1 on the way. That's going to be a double play. The pitcher's best friend works out for Milwaukee once again. This inning's over. But a base hit puts the Sox on top by 1. And at the end of 7 is the Sox 13 and Milwaukee 12. We're now going to pause for station identification.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Lantern, I know you're in here. Let me in. I'm coming in. Lantern. There's no sense in hiding. Lantern. What have you done to me?
I paralyzed your powers. Except for this time. It's with blue kryptonite. So now you'll feel the exact pain I did years ago. Now turn around so I can see pain in your face.
Bill Mazeroski will be the batter now for Milwaukee with his club down by 1 run again. And Mark Pryor still on the mound for the White Sox at the line drive foul, strike 1. Let's drink some tea. No one on the way. Fouled away, strike 2. Pryor hit 0-2 here. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, the pitcher comparison, well, there's really almost evenly matched between these two. These were not sharp outings for either of these teams. Brings up Jason Kendall. Yes, Mom. I'll find it. Friday. Jason Kendall now the batter. And grounds one to second, picked up there by Alomar. And they're two away here in the 8th inning. 13-12 Sox lead if you just joined us. A slugfest for a spring training game, you bet. 13 runs, 21 hits for the Sox. For Milwaukee, 12 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Brewers.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Milwaukee.
And Benito Santiago will come in to bat for Milwaukee.
Benito Santiago.
2 outs, nobody on. 13-12 is the score. Ground ball, base hit into left field. So the inning continues for the Brewers, down by 1.
The center fielder, number 11, Lorenzo Cain.
Brings up Jesus Aguilar, who fouls it away. Aguilar hit a bomb to left field earlier today. Juan Lagares, my mistake, he's pitch hitting. My goodness. We got a new batter, Juan Lagares, pitch hitting for Milwaukee. Tying run at the plate, go ahead run it. No, tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate until now. That's popped up infield, and Mattingly's got it. Side retired. One hitter man is stranded. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 13-12, Sox lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now playing center field, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate now and hits a bomb to right. Goodbye. There's the insurance. So long, farewell for Ken Griffey Jr. His second home run of the afternoon. And it's back to a 2-run lead for the Sox. It's 14-12. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr., this bud's for you. What a shot. See how far that ball landed. Oh, he gave that one a ride. Brings up Fred McGriff.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fred.
Foul away, strike 1. McGriff this afternoon 2 for 4 with a home run and a single. And 3 RBIs driven in. That's what put the Sox on top earlier in this ball game. Rip to right, coming on is Gamble. He's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Dave Parker, the batter, 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, and a single. Strike 1 on the foul ball. Into center field, coming on as the center fielder. And he's got it for out number 1. Out number 2, I should say, my mistake. Juan Lagares in for Lorenzo Cain.
Wade Boggs.
So here's Wade Boggs. 2 for 3 with a home run, an RBI, and a double. A home run, double, and RBI. In that order. A chopper to short. And this inning is over, but not before. Ken Griffey Jr. tattoos one into the day, into the sky, and into the stands. Last licks for Milwaukee to down 14-12 at the end of 8. To close it out and get a save with his club down up by 2 runs here in the 9th inning of play. And Ryan Braun, the longtime Milwaukee Brewer, will be hitting for Milwaukee now with his club down by 2 runs. And it's a strike taken, 0-1. What a game for a spring training game. This game had a lot of offense. And the score is 14-12, but we told you this Milwaukee team is nothing to sneeze at. There's a hot shot up the middle and pass. Alomar up the middle for a base hit. So Braun is on, and just like that, the potential tying run is coming to the plate for Milwaukee.
Designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew. Your attention, please.
So
Pitching
Carlos
for Milwaukee, number 7.
Arturo, I believe that's his name, will come in the bat now for Milwaukee. Potential tying run at the plate, nobody out, and one on. There's a strike, 0-1. Oh, Craig trying to nail the door off on this one. 14-12, Sox lead in the spring training contest. The 0-1. Fouled away, strike 2, I believe, or did he swing and miss? Didn't matter, it's a strike. And now it's 0-2. The pitch on the way. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Again, the 0-2, another foul ball. Again, the 0-2, another foul ball. Again, the 0-2, and he struck him out. One gone here in the ninth. Sox 2 outs away from a victory.
16, Ben Gamble.
Went for that home run cut and didn't make it. Here's Ben Gamble, who tied the game once earlier today with a solo shot. Takes the strike down the pipe, 0-1. He's the potential tying run at the plate, 14-12. Sox lead, 1 out here in the ninth. The 0-1. Fly ball in the left center field. Coming on is Griffey Jr. He's got it, and the Sox are an out away. 2 down here in the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Travis Shaw. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So now here's Yasmani Grandal. He's the last hope for Milwaukee.
Yasmani Grandal.
His club is down by 2 here in the ninth inning with 2 outs and 1 on. The pitch on the way, and a chopper up the middle and past Alomar. He looked like he tripped and fell on his face. No, I'm
The
getting
third baseman,
Saturday.
number
The thing
5.
for the-
Brooks
Today is
Robinson.
Thursday. And you are getting the thing tomorrow. Then you have to because the red is blue. You're gonna forget. You get police. You have to. You gotta forget, I already know. You're gonna pay the rent and forget. I know how you are. We'll take the paper with you. So here's Robinson at the plate with 2 on and 2 outs, and that's outside 1-0. Brooks Robertson, a tough day, 0 for 4. One big swing to put Milwaukee on top. The 1-0 is down low, 2-0. Well, you know what, guys, 0 for 4. There's one thing you don't do, and that is pitch outside to a guy who's 0-4. Now he fouls it away, 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled away, and we'll do it again. And now the Milwaukee Brewers are down to their final strike. 2-2 is the count. 2 on, 2 outs. 14-12 Sox lead. The 2-2. Fly ball, well hand to right field. Going back is Jackson. Still going back. It's gone. Brooks Robinson ends his 0 for 4 day with a 1 for 5 day with a 3-run homer in the final strike of the game. And Milwaukee leads 15-14. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? It may be the spring, but this shows what this Milwaukee team will possibly do in 2020. A tremendous 3-run homer off the bat of Brooks Robinson. Coming into this at-bat 0 for 4. He gets his first hit of the game, and it's a big one, a 3-run homer. And for the first time since the first inning, Milwaukee has the lead.
Batter number 9. Second base,
Strike taken,
Bill
0-1.
Mazeroski.
So the Sox undefeated streak in the Cactus League is now on the line as Bill fouls it away 0-2. Campbell gave everything he got, but just could not close the door. The 0-2, strike 3. But the damage has been done in more ways than one. Milwaukee grabs the lead, and the Sox are down to their final 3 outs. Last licks for them, down 15-14. And Braun will be the batter, left fielder.
Left field.
He'll come in to hit, pitch. Actually be in the outfield, Yasmani Grandal. First base. Usually a catcher, but now a first baseman. And Pedro Strop, the former Cub, will now try to close the door here in this spring training game. What an exciting game. It's spring training, but boy, you're getting a look at a very, very difficult team to deal with, and that's going to be the Milwaukee Brewers. So National League, watch out. Here's Evan Gaddis, the potential tying run at the plate. Base is empty. Bottom of the ninth, 15-14, Milwaukee leads. And the pitch coming, hit on the ground, foul, strike 1. The 7th ball. The 0-1 underway. Fouled away on 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty. 2 outs, 15-14, Brewers leads. Drop is set. And the pitch on the way. Hit line, drive down the left field line, base hit. And just like that, the tying run is at the plate for the at first base for the Sox. Down by 1.
The batter number 4.
And the top of the order will be coming up now for the Sox.
Larkin.
Barry Larkin. Man's at first, nobody out, 15-14. Pitch on the way, hit well to left field, down the line to the corner. It's off the wall. Gaddis on his way to third. Here comes the throw. It is not in time. And the tying run is 90 feet away, while the winning run is at second. Larkin just missed the walk-off home run by a foot or 2. And now it's up to Roberto Alomar at the plate with second and third occupied, nobody out. Down by 1. He rips it deep down the right field line to the corner. It is gone! Sox win! And Roberto Alomar with a walk-off 3-run homer. What drama we have for a spring training game, folks. A slugfest all the way down to the end. And the Sox win it 17-15 here in the bottom of the ninth. For a spring training game, what a game. A line drive bullet off the batter with Roberto Alomar. Here it is again from different angles. Boy, when he hits the ball, he hits him hard. This ball just got over the fence in right field. It didn't matter. This ball game is over, and the Sox win it by a score of 17-15 and keep their undefeated streak alive in the Cactus League in spring training. What a game. And the manager has to be Craig Counsell, beside himself. And let's take a look at today's player of the game, and no doubt about it, is Roberto Alomar. That's his second home run of the game. It was a big one, a 3-run home run. And the Sox won it. Here it is. 3-run walk-off shot. Take a snapshot. He's today's Topps Baseball Bubblegum Card player of the game. A 3-run walk-off home run to win it for the Sox. 17-15 in the bottom of the ninth inning. We'll see you in a few days from now for the final preseason game powered by MLB The Show 19 between the Sox and the Dodgers, right back here at the Sox training facility. Until then, yours truly, John Field, saying so long from Arizona. A wild game in spring indeed. Sox victorious, 17-15. So long, everybody.
This is WON Brooklyn.